Hi beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Hannah. Welcome. Today's video is going to be a Boxycharm unboxing video for the month of April. I did one of these last month, so I'm going to do another one this month. This month is just a regular month, so I just have the regular box and the premium box. So I'm going to be unboxing both of those. This is the size of them. This is the premium, I'm guessing. And then this is the regular. So I'm going to be unboxing both of those today and using whatever products we can use on my face. So without further ado, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not already. Click the bell icon so you get notified when I upload a brand new video, and like this video if you enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. I'm going to open the smaller one first, which I think is the regular box. So when I open it, this is what it looks like. I have the card that has what is in it, and then it came with a another card in it that is like a coupon code exclusively for the box. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna grab is what is on top. So it looks like it's sheet mask. So there's 3 of them. This is what they look like. They are by Tony Moly is the brand, and one is a calming hemp mask, the other one is a illuminating lotus mask, and one is a purifying cactus mask. The price for those is $9. The next thing is an Elemis Superfood Kaika Calm Cleansing Foam. It's a calming micellar cleanser. So this is what it looks like. It's $32. Next is the Professional Primer. This is the regular smoothing one, and this one prices at $32. Next is this Iconic London Illuminator. It comes in at $41. And I think, yeah, it's just like a shimmer that you can add to foundation or primer or moisturizer. And then lastly is this brush set, which is by Lavish. It's a 5-piece neon eye brush set, and it comes in at $29.99. These are what the brushes look like. One of these is an eyebrow brush, the green one, and then the rest of those are just eyeshadow brushes. This yellow one is like a detail brush. So those are nice. They feel pretty good. Okay, so that is it for the first box. I just quickly added up the prices of everything, and the total of the box is $143.99. So that's pretty good value, especially because you're only paying, I think it's $25 for the box a month. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and open up the big one. First thing I see when I open this one, so this is what it looks like. So I just realized this. So when they sent out these boxes, they sent out like an email to all of the Boxycharm subscribers, and they also, I think, put it on their Instagram or Twitter or something like that, that if you receive a box with the upside down Hello Charmer, then you're eligible for like this huge giveaway. I can't remember how much they're giving away, but only the people that got the upside down box are able to enter into the giveaway and be chosen. So that's pretty cool that I got it. Okay, so I have the card that has the prices on it, and this one also came with that same discount code sheet that the regular box came with. Okay, so the first product is a Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. It's in the shade Rose Gold Retro, and it is $24. Next is, oh, this is open. This came opened, which is like kind of weird. Hopefully it's not a big deal. So this is the Levito Age Away Replenishing Cream, and it's $69. So it's a replenishing cream, so I'm guessing it's kind of like a moisturizer. It firms, hydrates, repairs. It's for dry, mature skin. Next is a Wander Beauty Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara. This is $26. And then I got the Nude Sticks Magnetic Lip Plush Paint. This is $28. So magnetic lip. And then I got something in a package. I think it's a brush set. Yeah, so it's the Opulent Beauty Crystal Clear 3-piece brush set, and it is $40. So these are what the brushes look like. They look and feel really, really, really nice. Very like luxury, it feels like. They're $40, so I mean that's a pretty high price for just 3 brushes. Haven't ever heard of this brand, but these brushes are really nice. And then lastly, but not least, I'm so excited about this. I got the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. I have yet to try any of the Lunar Beauty products. I have the Manny MUA Morphe palette, but I haven't gotten anything from Lunar Beauty because I wanted to try and order like a bunch of stuff all at once for a video. But I'm really excited that I'll be able to try this today. I've heard that Manny's formula is super good, so I'm really excited to use this. And it's so pretty. This is what it looks like when you open it. I'll swatch a couple of them. So these are what the swatches look like. They swatched pretty good. The only one that I'm a little bit worried about is the yellow one. I'm sorry if you can hear people in the background. I think my neighbors are like yelling or something. But anyways, the only one that I would be a little bit worried about is the yellow, just because yellows are a little hard to formulate and that one swatched the least good. But for the most part, those are like good swatches. I'm excited to use it though. I've already moisturized, so I'm just gonna use like a little bit of this just to try it. Okay, so I'm just taking a little bit of this in my hand. Smells pretty good. It feels pretty good on the skin. It does say that it's for dry, mature skin, and I am neither of those. So I don't really know if it's gonna do much for me. Hopefully it doesn't break me out. I have such sensitive skin, but it's not really targeted for the type of skin that I have, so I don't really think that I'd necessarily reach for it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and prime with the Professional primer. It does come sealed. So did the moisturizer, by the way. So even though it was opened, I still used it. So I'm just taking a very small amount of this, and I'm just gonna put it right here in my T-zone where my pores are the largest. Ooh, this feels so greasy. I don't know why, but this feels so greasy on my skin right now. If I remember correctly, I think the last time I used this, when I got like the mini in my box a long time ago, I wasn't a big fan of it because it's so slippery that my makeup kind of moved around with it, especially like around my nose. So I'm pretty sure I wasn't a big fan of this, but I'm just gonna try it again because I might feel differently using it a second time. But it did feel really greasy on like first application. I don't know if it's because it's a new tube or what, but that was really weird. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in with foundation, and I'm gonna use these illuminating drops with the foundation and see how that works. But before I put on foundation, I am going to set my face with some powder. I've recently been doing this before I put my foundation on, like just setting my primer with powder, and it works so good. I know it's like a new trend lately and other people have been doing it, so I wanted to try it because I have oily skin, so I thought it might help, and it works so good. My makeup stays on all day so perfectly. My face doesn't get greasy, which is crazy because I have super oily skin. So I'm setting my primer with a mixture of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and the Ciate London coconut vacay powder. In my last video, I did tell you guys that that's like my favorite thing to set my face with, the mixture between those two, because it just looks really good. And usually when I do this, I only really set like the middle of my face where I tend to get oily. I don't really set like the perimeters because that's where my face is dry, because I have like combination skin basically. So the middle of my face gets really oily, but all around the side of my face, especially like right here, I'm really dry. So I don't set that with powder before my foundation, or else it dries out my skin. Okay, so I just realized that I forgot to add up the price of the premium box. So I just went ahead and did that, and the total price value for it is $232. So that's super good. The price that you pay for the premium subscription, I think, is $35. If I remember correctly. And a lot of the stuff in the premium box for this month is stuff that I've never used, like brands I've never used before. The only thing I've used before is Wander Beauty. Everything else I haven't used before. It's good because I get to try products that I've never used and test out brands that I have maybe never heard of. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in with some foundation. I'm going to use these illuminating drops. I'm going to shake it. I've never used anything like this, so hopefully it doesn't look bad. I'm just gonna like spread it on my skin and then put the foundation over it. Okay, so the foundation is laid. I can't really tell a difference in my skin using this. I do see like more of a shine than I usually do, but I don't tell like a big difference from it. I don't know if I was maybe supposed to use a little bit more or what, but I didn't want to use a ton just in case it was like super overpowering, or like the formula might like break out my skin since I'm sensitive. I might try it again later on down the line and use a little bit more to see if I can see a bigger result, but I I do have oily skin for the most part, so I don't think that's a product that I would necessarily reach for. So I'm going to go ahead and conceal, set my face, and throw on some brows, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in with the rest of the products. By the way, I used one of the brushes in the 3-piece brush set, the face one, and I used it to powder all over my face, and it worked really well, and it felt really good. It's so soft. So I like the brushes so far, and I'll use some of these for the eyeshadow look. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. I was going to do something with the more colorful eyeshadows, but I remembered that I have this Stila liquid eyeshadow, and it's like a rose gold shade. So I wanted to be able to use this, and I wouldn't be able to use it if I did like a colorful look. It just wouldn't go. So I'm going to kind of stick to most of the neutrals just for the sake of being able to use the liquid eyeshadow. So I'm first going to go in with one of these brushes from the brush set. It's a tapered blending brush. I'm going to go ahead and just start with, I think I'm going to start with Trade and Snatched. I'm just going to mix both of these, and I'm going to take that on the outer corner and then right on the end of the lower lash line. I'm going to use Mug kind of to blend out this, and then I'm going to use Shady on the outer corner to deepen this up. This turned out a little bit more pinky than I thought it would be, but that's my fault. I'm going to try and kind of fix that. Okay, so now that that's all blended out, I did deepen the outer corner a lot more. It was already there, and so I just decided to take it a little bit further because it's a drag palette, might as well. So now I think I'm going to highlight the inner corner. I think I'm going to use Legendary. Okay, so I moved in a little closer so you guys can see how the eyeshadow look turned out. For the most part, everything worked really, really well. The only thing that is a little bit wonky is there's a little bit of like patchiness right here on the inner part of my eye with the purple, but it doesn't look like super, super bad. So this was a really, really nice palette. I love the formula. I'm probably going to be buying so many more of his stuff now that I've tried it and I actually really enjoy it. So I went ahead and highlighted with that Legendary shade. I don't have any highlight on, so I think I'm going to take the Beat shade and just highlight with that because why not? So I'm just going to dip my fan brush in. It does have like a pinky undertone. Okay, so I went ahead and highlighted with that. This is what it looks like. It's super, super pretty on the skin. So now that we're done with that, I did also add some white in my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes and then I'll try the mascara. We'll throw on some lashes, do the lip, and then be done. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try this Wander Beauty mascara. So it comes in like a tube, which is interesting. Okay, so it claims to be volume and length mascara. So I did curl my lashes. I'm going to go ahead and run this through. Right off the bat, I do like it. The formula is pretty wet as opposed to the kind of mascaras that I use that have a little bit of a drier formula, but I really like this. It is lengthening them. It's separating the lashes really well. It is making them a little bit more voluminous, so it's really nice. I do like the wand on it as well. Okay, so I really like that mascara. I'm probably going to be using that more. It's really, really nice. I'll come closer so you guys can see. It works so good with the lower lashes because the brush is like thin, so it's really easy to like coat the lower lashes and not get it like on your skin. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pop on a lash real quick and then I'll be right back and we'll try the lip. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do the lip. I don't really think this is gonna match like at all, but I'm gonna just try it. If it doesn't match, then I'll just change the lip. I'm gonna line with my Morphe Sweet Tea liner. Okay, I lined, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this lip now. It's really pink. I've never heard of this brand before. This lipstick isn't bad, it's just really not pigmented. It says Magnetic Lip Plush Paint. So I don't know if it's supposed to be. It says it's soft matte and it's supposed to be long wearing, but it's not like not pigmented enough. Okay, so that lip wasn't really pigmented, so I just relined my lips with this and kind of filled in my lip a little bit with my Morphe liner. I'm just gonna go over it with an e.l.f. lip in the shade Cream, just to match the lip better to the eye look. Okay, and I did want to let you guys know that the lash I'm wearing, in case you are wondering, is a TL35 from Tati Lashes. This is the first time I've ever used this lash. It's really nice and the band on it is super thin, so it blends in like really, really good with your regular lashes. They are really long though. Just a quick rundown on everything. Everything is really nice. I do think that these boxes this month were a little bit weird because it's a lot of stuff I've never heard of. Other than that, I think the biggest thing that I'm going to be using the most is the Life's a Drag palette by Lunar Beauty. Everything else I don't really know if I'm going to be using on like a consistent basis, especially like the lip and the Professional Primer. It does look good, like my pores look smaller. It just was a little bit too like greasy feeling on my face, and I don't like that because it makes me feel like it's going to break me out and make me oily. I haven't gotten oily yet, so it's not too bad, but I don't know if that'll change. If it doesn't end up changing, then I'll probably use it in the future. But my Tatcha Silk Canvas does a little bit of a better job anyways, so I don't think I'd necessarily reach for it. I do think that the palette and of course the brushes are the only thing I'm going to be using from the boxes, but it was really, really nice. I will try out the masks and the Elemis cleanser just to try and see if I like it. Elemis is a really good brand and I have tried a few stuff from them from previous boxes that I really like, but I am really picky on my cleansers and like face masks that I use just because I do have really sensitive skin. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you are not already and click the little bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. Like this video if you enjoy it, and comment down below some stuff that you guys want to see me film over the next few weeks so that I can put some content out for you guys to enjoy while you're in quarantine. And follow my socials. My Instagram and Twitter are just @HannahB_beauty with 2 Y's, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, beauties.